So let's talk about the basics of meal prep. I got started with meal prep as a way to take control of my life, my fitness, my health, all that good stuff. And I want to share with you some of the lessons I've learned over the years so you can get started as well. First of all, you don't need a set of identical containers to get started with meal prep. That being said, there are 3 types of containers I've been using a lot recently. I want to share those with you. The first one is this takeout style container. They're very popular. You see them a lot on Instagram. They're pretty inexpensive. You can get like 5,000 for $2 on Amazon. Okay, that's an exaggeration. My biggest issue with these types of containers is that they leak. I should show you. Let me do a little demo. I'm kind of regretting this already. Seal it tight. And there you go. See, look at that. That's kind of bad. I don't know why I'm just looking at this going, but okay. The next kind of container I use a lot are these entree/sandwich style containers. This one is made by Rubbermaid. I've had these for years, and they're much better at keeping the moisture inside the container, which is very important if you have a lot of juicy stuff to eat. At one point, I had 50 of these containers, but people don't return your containers to you when they borrow them. Stacy. Most recently, I started using these containers. They're made by Rubbermaid as well. And what I like about them is that they have compartments on the inside. It has these compartments so you can put your main meal at the bottom here. And then this other piece could be used to divide something else, be it a snack, salad, etc. It also comes with like a little salad dressing container with a cap. So let's talk about some other basic equipment you'll need to get started with meal prep. If you have a kitchen already, you probably already have many of these things. If so, you can just go ahead and, I guess, start cooking. You definitely need saucepans, one relatively large one for bigger boils like potatoes, etc., and a medium-sized one, which is great for, I don't know, medium-sized ingredients that needs to be put in here. Also, I recommend that you have a skillet. This is a relatively large one, but you can get a smaller one if you'd like. I use this a lot, not just for stovetop stuff, but from stove to oven dishes. Very, very convenient. You will also need a few mixing bowls. These are made by Pyrex. I like Pyrex. They can get all my money. Also, baking sheets. Now, these were a game changer for me. Okay, this one looks like it's been through a lot because it has. You can use them as containers while you're meal prepping. And especially if you're doing a large meal prep, these are great to just like dump your chopped veggies in and then continue cooking. You'll also want to have some cutting boards. I use this one a lot for vegetables, and you'll actually see it a lot in my Instagram story when I do those like overhead like cooking videos. It's on this bad boy. You'll also need a decent knife. So I've had this for many years. This is the knife you'll see the most in my Instagram stories. It is not that expensive. It's an 8-inch chef's knife. You can get shorter knives if you're more comfortable with a shorter knife in your hand, but I prefer the larger size knives. So let's talk about strategy. When you're just getting started, it's very important to start small. Why? Because it can be very overwhelming if you try to cook a ton of meals in one session for your first time. So I suggest starting with 4 to 6 meals, maybe 2 to 3 lunches, 2 to 3 dinners on your first meal prep, and then grow from there. Take the time to get to understand your kitchen, your cooking style, and what else you may need to do meal prep. Another tip for you to try is to write down your meals before you head to the supermarket. That way you go in with a plan and you know exactly what you need to get before you start shopping. So to help you get started, I'm going to provide 3 sample meals in the description below that you can try on your own. You can find many more meal ideas in the meal prep gallery on mybodymykitchen.com. Thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful. Be sure to subscribe and find me on Instagram at ESCPeters. You could also find my blog on Instagram at mybodymykitchen.com and on Facebook, mybodymykitchen. In my next video, I'm going to talk about staple ingredients. Also, how to keep your meals fresh. I think that's very important.